let's get started right away. Okay. Vakratunda Mahakaya
Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Namaste, I am Shrikant. Today, we know why we're all here, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a short introduction of our plan, intent, and agenda for the day. So here's the background. So there's a growing interest in the field of Indian knowledge systems, also known as IKS. Most of you here are familiar with IKS. So IKS comprises knowledge development, mathematics, science, law, medicine, and a variety of art forms and living traditions that have evolved out of experience, observation, experimentation, and rigorous analysis over many millennia. IKS provides a unique perspective on historic narration, and it also provides opportunities in the world today to innovate, to think creatively, and also deeply connect with one's heritage. We believe that education with an IKS paradigm would be transformative for both children and adults. Today we are very fortunate to have two distinguished speakers. An alumnus of the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, Ami Ganatra ji is here. She's not only a management professional, but also a devout yoga practitioner, a certified yoga instructor, a student of Sanskritam and Indian knowledge systems. She's also an accomplished author, and her books, Mahabharata Unraveled 1 and 2 and Ramayana Unraveled, are not only retellings or imaginations, but an attempt to go back to the original Itihasa and present the story, the learnings, and the nuances for what they are, and make the epics accessible to all people from all walks of life. We also have Anand Rajaramji, who is a member of the newly formed Knowledge Systems Incubator, or KSI, an incubator that focuses on enabling IKS initiatives and helping entrepreneurs, educators, and parents to leverage IKS for personal well-being and innovate for the larger good. Anand focuses on the delivery and pedagogical aspects of IKS. Anand has a distinguished track record himself, having gotten his PhD in computer engineering from UT Austin, and he's been a long-time student of Sanskritam and Vedanta. In this seminar, we'll touch upon the perspective of Indic humanities and why study of Indic humanities matters. And it's not just the study of Indic humanities for the sake of cultural appreciation, but rather we'd like to make the case for why it is a transformative experience that would not only foster innovation, but also enhance our own perspective of the world that we live in. So I think we'll first have Anandji go present. He has a bunch of slides and some ideas. So towards the end of his talk, Anandji will mention about the ongoing IKS initiatives and opportunities to take part in the near future. So the courses that Anandji will mention here will not only be complementary to the current education system, but also give us new insights that will truly enable us to be creative. So as we welcome and invite the speakers, I just want to state a couple of disclaimers and working assumptions used throughout this presentation today. IKS, or Indian Knowledge System, is inextricably intertwined with our history. Our culture and history is complex and thousands of years old. We have always added to our knowledge while venerating the old. After millennia of not so pleasant historical experiences, understanding it will be like putting together pieces of a giant jigsaw puzzle. But together as a community, this is possible. It will be worth the effort if we look at all the long-term benefits. We do not have a magic wand. This will take time. It will need a lot of unlearning, learning, but in the long run, the whole world and humanity will be benefited. Our study needs to be careful and methodical. We will not claim that everything new or Western is bad and everything Bharatiya is good. We are not going to generalize. Demonstrably false ideas need to be weeded out. Differences such as those between Itihasa versus history or historicism, forest versus desert cultures need to be mulled over as we undertake our studies. That said, we have seen encouraging recent developments. The Ministry of Education in India has a separate initiative under the name IKS, and a number of research organizations, including the IITs, are involved. A number of Gurukulams are collaborating and have come together for a conference to work on the syllabus at all levels. Some Gurukulams, I'm naming a couple here, the Anadi Foundation, the Agastya Gurukulam, have come up with a comprehensive curriculum that is being taught in its Gurukulas, and a few kids have gone on to pretty reputed universities after completion. We today have a wealth of scholars and researchers at major institutions who are working on IKS research. However, we still have to bridge the gap between research and implementation in mainstream education. And our incubator that I mentioned earlier, Knowledge Systems Incubator, seeks to bridge this gap. We see a burgeoning interest and awareness in everything IKS related. This is a great time to learn about the past, be part of the journey, look at the past with a correct lens and narrative to welcome the future with renewed vitality and dynamism. With that, I welcome Anandji to first get started, and then after his talk, we'll have Amiji present her part of the talk.